Here's the most thrilling story of the year. Simone Biles, the reigning queen of gymnastics, is back on top, securing her third Olympic bid at the US trials in Minneapolis. Is this the triumphant return we've all been waiting for? But wait, there's more.
It feels like work, but I choose to do it, so it's definitely fun. But then, of course, as I get older, the worries start to set in, like, okay, I'm in the air. If something goes wrong, like, I'm really gonna hurt myself.
We've got a powerhouse, Team USA, ready to take Paris by storm. You won't believe the mind-blowing routines that earned them a ticket to the Olympics 2024. Curious about those electrifying performances that shocked everyone in the recent US Olympic trials.
This is definitely our redemption tour. I feel like we all have more to give, and our Tokyo performances weren't the best. We weren't under the best circumstances.
First, let's talk about the GOAT, Simone Biles. Remember Tokyo 2020? This win feels extra special after the challenges she faced there. But Simone is all about comebacks, and she absolutely dominated the trials. She didn't just win, she cruised to victory, putting up a staggering 2-day all-around total that left the competition in the dust. Biles surprised everyone by throwing down the incredibly difficult Yurchenko double pike vault on both nights of competition. Now that's what you call a champion pushing her limits. The energy crackled in the Target Center, Minneapolis, as Simone Biles took the stage. This was the final day of the US trials, and the pressure was still on. Curious about day one? Well, Biles finished right at the top of the leaderboard. Simone kicked things off with a bang. Remember her signature blend of power and control? It was on full display from the very first rotation. The crowd went wild as Biles stuck the valute with a laser focus, scoring an impressive 15.5. This set the tone for a dominant show ahead. The uneven bars challenged her a bit. There were a couple of moments where Simone seemed to lose her balance slightly, but she recaptured the rhythm seamlessly, connecting skills from the higher bar to the lower bar with incredible control. Even with those stumbles, she landed a super impressive 14.2, which might be a touch lower than day one. But Simone was all focused on the bigger picture. Now let's talk about the beam. Biles landed accurately, her balance was spotless, and her focus was superb. There was a tiny wobble on one of the aerials, but Simone barely even blinked. Did you notice it? She adapted, adjusted, and finished the routine with incredible balance and control. That score of 13.9 might not tell the whole story, but it speaks volumes about her ability to handle pressure and turn weakness into strength. This was a comeback for the ages. Next, Biles was about to unleash the floor routine of her dreams. The crowd, including her husband, Jonathan Owens, was roaring with anticipation. Simone delivered an explosion of power and grace. Flips, twists, leaps, you name it. She landed it with the confidence of a seasoned pro. That score of 14.725 wasn't just a reflection of her incredible talent, it was a representation of the connection she has with the audience. Simone Biles, the gymnast, the performer, the champion, delivered it all on that floor. History was made at the 2024 US Olympic Gymnastics trials. Biles just punched her ticket to Paris for a third consecutive Olympic appearance. Her victory isn't just about another gold medal shot though, it's about defying expectations. Biles, 27, will be the oldest female American gymnast to compete at the Olympics in 72 years. Isn't it surreal? Not only that, she clinched the all-around title with a dominant score of 117.225, securing her spot on the Paris-bound team. Biles attributes her success to being in a good mental spot. This is her third Olympics, and that experience is a huge asset for Team USA. But Simone wasn't the only one shining. 15 women battled it out for a dream spot on the Olympic team. We saw some incredible performances from up-and-coming stars who are ready to make their mark on the world stage. Who else impressed you guys? Let's recall their stories. Sunisa Lee, the Tokyo all-around champion, crushed the uneven bars. This champion has been through a brutal battle with 2 types of kidney diseases. But on the competition floor, it was a different story. Lee unleashed a stunning routine, even throwing in some new moves that left the crowd speechless. Forget limitations. This warrior woman took the second spot, securing 111.675 points. Hold on to your seats, Paris. Sunisa Lee is here to dominate, not participate. Lee might have stolen the show on bars, but don't blink because Jordan Chiles is sure to light up Paris. Chyla's rocketed down the runway and launched into a Yurchenko double twist, defying gravity with breathtaking height and control. The landing wasn't perfect, a tiny hop back, but it couldn't diminish the excellence of that vault. Chyla scored a solid 14.500, and that was just the warm-up. Next up, she absolutely nailed a Lopez vault, proving her mastery of both technique and power. Her final score of 111.425, neck and neck with Lee, proved one thing loud and clear: Jordan Chiles is coming for gold in the Paris Olympics. Jade Carey was equally stunning. She anchored the trials with a high-energy floor routine. Here's something surprising. Carey was second on the floor at trials, bested only by Biles. She stumbled in the vault finals at Tokyo, tripping on the runway and missed the podium. This time, one thing's for sure: Jade Carey is back, and she's better than ever. We are missing a sensation here. Hesli Rivera, a newcomer to the scene at just 16 years old, impressed everyone with her composure. Despite watching Lee struggle on the beam right before her, Rivera stayed calm and nailed her routine. She even tied Biles for the highest average on the event. Rivera might be the youngest on this team, but she's proving she can compete at the Olympic level. Let's ask from you. Did Simone Biles live up to her reputation at US gymnastics trials? Is she on a one-woman mission to rewrite Olympic history again? We want to hear your expert analysis in the comments below. Hold on a second, guys. We are yet to discuss where Team USA is headed next. The road to Paris got tougher for some gymnasts this week. Sky Blakely, a favorite for the team, suffered a devastating tendon rupture just 2 days before the competition even began. This is a huge blow, and our hearts go out to Sky, but the injuries didn't stop there. Kayla DiCello, another talented athlete, also ruptured her tendon during the very first vault rotation. Talk about tough luck. Shilese Jones, previously considered a near lock for the team, had a rough warm-up too. She seemed to hurt her knee, and although she competed on bars, she had to withdraw from the rest of the trials. Jones hasn't revealed the specifics of her injury, but it throws her Olympic chances into question. Simone Biles, Suni Lee, Jordan Chiles, Jade Carey, and Hesli Rivera made the women's team and are heading to Paris. Jocelyn Robertson and Leanne Wong were named as alternates. "We're here for redemption," Chiles said after being named to her second consecutive Olympic team. "We all have some redemption that we want, so it's really exciting for the four of us, Tokyo Olympians, to be back. With Hesli too," Carey said. The stakes are incredibly high for Biles. This competition is a bit personal too. After a challenging Tokyo 2020, she's coming back stronger than ever. "I knew I had more to give to this sport," she says with conviction. With gymnastics scheduled between July 27th and August 5th in the Paris Olympics, Biles will perform routines representing years of dedication and dreams. Simone Biles, the GOAT, the comeback queen, the inspiring leader. She's flying to Paris and the world is watching. Will she dominate the 2024 Olympics? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, Simone Biles is back and she's better than ever. Hit that like button and subscribe for everything related to gymnastics as we count down to the Paris Olympics. The ride is just getting started and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Until next time.